What's up, everybody? High Rev 90, back from Hawaii, doing some work for my dad on his T-Bird in his house. I didn't get much video of the T-Bird. It was so busy. Jeez, I wish I could have. We did a aftermarket stereo install radio that looked like the original. And anyway, maybe down the road, when I go back, I'll be able to get some video of that stuff. This is this is obviously the Z-Tech. It's been sitting for 2 months. Shucks, 10 weeks and 3 days at this point. And when I let them sit this long, I like to get some oil on the camshaft and the tappets or shims or whatever. I use a spray bottle. Always got some oil in a spray bottle for various things. But this one, it's just a good idea. I get some oil on the cam lobes and the tappets. But one of the main things here, you're going to see how clean the inside of this thing is because I change the oil so often. I never go past 5,000 ever. Recommended is 5,000. That's the max. Almost religiously, I shoot for 2,500. Once I get to 2,500, I change the oil and I do the filter every 5,000. It's so clean. I stick with a 5,000 filter interval because I use high-end filters. But anyway, check this out. You're going to see the jets here. We got jets here, Luke Air Force Base. I don't know if you can still hear me or not with the jets, but check this out. Got to loosen the upper timing cover a little bit, not all the way out, just a little bit, so you can get some clearance. But check this out. I'm going to try to do this quick because I don't want to have this thing open too long. It's getting a little windy. Not bad, but check this out. Watch how clean this is. Here, let me see if I can do this with one hand. Kind of not. A little difficult. Let's see. See if I can pull this off here with one hand. There we go. We're getting, it's still a little, there we go. Okay, look at that. Look how clean that is. Look, check all of this. Some polishing, some polished on the lobes. You can see a little bit, but this is pretty good. Anybody think it's bad? Let me know. What do you think? Car runs killer. But anyway, look, it's dry. Look how dry that is. There's no oil on these freaking things. So, guess what I'm gonna do? Here, look. Boom. Get some of that. Look how dry. This is not good. I would never start this thing up like this. Bad news. Completely dry. It's drained out. Look at this. So I'm going every single freaking lobe and tap it. Every lobe and tap it. Look. Dry as a bone. Bad news. Starting this thing up this dry. A little bit oil on this surface. I ain't worried about. I might clean it up, but I got to do the timing belt anyway. Look at this. Dry as a bone in here. So I'm going to do all of these. Boom. Get all of this lubed up real good. Now I'm comfortable starting this thing up. So I'm going to wipe that gasket surface maybe a little bit. Shucks, just with my finger. I ain't too worried about it. Just a little bit with my finger, a little bit leaked out. But look how dry this is. This is crazy. I don't like this at all. That was super dry. Now, and I'm not even worried about some of this oil. It's no big deal. The gasket will take care of that. Now, let me get this cover back on real quick. And that's that. That's all it is. I'm going to get the cover on and follow up. High Rev 90. Like, share, subscribe. Peace. Aloha.